life, I've made some really bad decisions, but I've also made two incredible ones, starting a YouTube channel and working out when I was 12 years old. That decision, in my opinion, was the single most important decision of my life, because working out, I can directly tie to my confidence, to my self-esteem, and to my chiseled pecs. Chiseled! I just ruined my shirt. But a ruined shirt will not stop me from helping you. Today, I'm going over the top 10 muscle building tips for beginners. So when I started working out, I knew absolutely nothing. And honestly, I wasted a lot of time. I did a lot of things wrong. I learned by asking people, by reading magazines, but we didn't have the internet. I didn't have AlphaM, but you do. Let's rock. Number one, you gotta start. Oh, wow, bang. Thanks, Alpha. Thanks. No, wait. Let me tell you what's up. Okay, thanks. Be honest, how long have you been thinking about going to the gym and working out? A week, a month, 2 months, 6 months, a year? Just imagine what you'd be like now if you started then. Number two is be consistent. If you consistently go to the gym, get in there, lift weight, you're gonna get a better body. It's just a byproduct of being consistent. But if you consistently don't go, you consistently eat like crap, you're going to look like shit. The third most important muscle building tip for beginners is don't compare yourself to other people. Only compare yourself to you. One of the biggest mistakes you can make is comparing yourself to other people. You have no idea what their genetics are. You have no idea what they're taking. You have no idea how long they've been consistent. Compare yourself to you. When you start working out, take a picture. And then every 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, take another picture. It's a progress picture, but you gotta make sure you're standing in front of the same mirror with the same lighting. You gotta make sure you're comparing apples to apples. So I recommend first thing in the morning, taking a picture, because later in the day, your body is going to look different. After a workout, your body is going to look different, but you got to compare yourself to you. Tip number 4 is know what's actually happening with your physique. It's critical that you know exactly what is happening with your body when you're working out. All right, the only way you're going to know is by checking your body fat. Now, if you know how to use one of these things, this is a body fat caliper, you can do that. Or you could get something like this, the Digital Body Analyzer Scale by VitaGoods. They are today's video sponsor. I've talked about them before. I use this every single morning. Not only does it tell you your weight, it tells you how much body fat, how much lean muscle mass you have. The beautiful thing is that all you got to do is stand on it, and it sends like a small electrical current through your body, and it can tell you exactly what your lean muscle mass is, how much body fat you have. This thing is incredible. I have used a ton of body fat analyzing scales in the past. This one is by far and away the best. I've also used like that handheld thing, which is absolute shit. This scale doesn't lie. Unlike all the dudes that are like, yo, I'm bulking up, I'm gaining all this muscle, and in reality, they're just getting fat. The only way you're gonna know is this scale. Guys, there's a link down below. Right now, they're doing a super crazy discount, right around like 70%, but it's only good until Christmas. Regular price for the scale is like $130, but right now, if you enter the code ALPHA70, you're gonna get this for 70% off until Christmas. After that, that code will still give you an incredible deal. Total no-brainer. This thing is incredible. It works amazingly well. I've had mine for years and it still works as good as the day I got it. Guys, link below. Grab a scale today. Know what's happening with that sexy ass body. The fifth muscle building tip for beginners that is critical that you master now is work the entire body. When I first started, it was all about the sexy muscles. It was about chest. It was about biceps. It was about things that you could see in the mirror that like would get all pumped up. All the sexy ones. Gotta work them all. Each and every muscle group, you've got to do them, including your legs, gentlemen. All the muscles, you got to be sexy because it's about symmetry. Number 6, which is equally as important, if not more important than the workouts, is your diet and your nutrition. You got to make sure you are eating the adequate amount of calories. If you're somebody who is thin, is skinny, a hard gainer, whatever you want to call it, you definitely need to understand what your basal metabolic rate is. Once you know what your basal metabolic rate is, or the basic minimum level of calories you need in order to operate, then it's all about adjusting, adding calories to gain muscle, or if you need to lose body fat, you gotta cut them. But at the end of the day, in order to gain muscle, you need protein, you need amino acids, carbohydrates, fats, you need it all going on. And a good solid diet is critical to you making progress. Tip number 7 is work out by yourself as opposed to starting a program with a friend. Fitness, gaining muscle, working out is a personal journey. Everybody there would be more than happy to help you with a spot or give you advice, but I really truly believe that if you want to make sure that you are doing well in terms of gaining muscle and working working out for the long term, it's got to be an internal thing. It can't be like a group mentality, because I've seen it too many times where one person stops, the person's like, all right, I'm not going to go today. I'll wait for my friend. Tip number 8 is you've got to rest. You've got to give your body the appropriate amount of time it needs in order to recover. If you're going in like 3, 4, 5 times a week and you're lifting the same body part super heavy and you're not giving it enough time to rest, you're not giving it the proper or adequate nutrition, your muscles are just going to be like, yo, what the going on? I'm not able to do what I need to do, which is get bigger and stronger. The only way that happens if you've got the 3 components sort of locked in and dialed in. You need to work them, you need the rest, and you need nutrition. 9th tip to build muscle for beginners is to change it up. You don't want to do the same exact workout every single time you go in. In my experience and my opinion, if you're doing the same exact thing every single day, you go into the gym, every single workout, every time you work that muscle, your body sort of gets adapted and it understands what's happening. Breaking them down, rebuilding them bigger and stronger, and in my opinion, changing things up is the best. And last but certainly not least, the 10th most important muscle building tip for beginners is keep going. Don't stop. And if you stop, get your ass back up and get back after it. Do not stop. Make it a habit, make it a priority, and you're going to change. Your body is going to change, your mind is going to change, and your life is going to change. I promise you, if you get your ass to the gym, you start exercising, start working out, you're going to be amazed at the mindset, at the confidence, at the way that you feel about yourself. Starting here, but you're going there. And in the process, there's old pecs.